Oh, Celeste on camera right now.
Wow.
What will she do?
My birthday's coming up.
Oh.
And I don't know what to do.
You should record a video for your birthday.
Yeah.
Alright, Raymond, what are we doing?
I am taking out discs for games that are higher priced. So, like this.
Doing some PS3 restock?
Yep.
Nice.
And I have a bunch of controllers here that will need to have their stickers put on them. Price stickers. These should be ready to go. So got a couple PS3 controllers, one Super Famicom controller, which does work on the SNES, though it is short or shorter cable.
Got a cool silver one over here.
Yeah.
Very cool.
PS2 controller.
Nice. Good job, Raymond. We got a lot of trades. Here we got some PS2. We got Shadow the Hedgehog, Midnight Club, Initial D, Yakuza, Samurai Champloo, Super Mario, Adventures of Link, Mario 64, Zelda. Already showed this in the last video. This is that cool Game Boy Light. Hasn't gone out yet. Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Sonic Riders, Tokyo Extreme Racer, Dot Hack, another Dot Hack up there, Need for Speed Underground, Automodelista, Dragon Ball Z 3. It's a pricey guy. I think this was a late PS2 release. It's also supposed to be really, really, really good. Fear, a Dragon Ball Z Fighters with the slipcover, which is kind of cool. You don't see that too often. A box PETA, Streets of Rage, Shantae, River City Girls, another Shantae. This one's Seven Sirens, and The Cruel King and the Great Hero, which is kind of cool because we just got this on PS4 and now we have it on Switch. This one is sealed though. We got some goodies here. Some fighting games. We got Tekken, Street Fighter Alpha, Twisted Metal, Reboot, and we got two really cool PSP consoles. We got this Final Fantasy one and this Champagne PSP. We also got this Metal Gear Solid Complete, Guys, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Bushido Blade, Vagrant Story, and the original Tekken. And I'm gonna go back here and we're gonna show off some really, really cool stuff that we don't get in often, starting with Dead or Alive, Darkstalkers 3, Street Fighter the Collection, Bloody Roar, and then gonna bounce over here, silly like. We got Silent Hill, and then we have a Grail here. Definitely one of the most expensive PS1 games, probably one of the hardest to find as well, just because it's in pretty high demand. It's supposed to be a really good game. But we have The Misadventures of Tron Bonne, and it does have the demo disc. Show off the inside a little bit here. But here is the game and the other disc, which I don't even know if I want to attempt to open. I'm gonna open it very carefully. But there is the demo CD. And there's some cool art. But yes, very, very cool. I don't know if we've got this in before. If we have, it's probably only been maybe once or twice. But very, very cool stuff. Don't miss out. This is a potential trade that we may get. But look at all these. These are all sealed. This one's not sealed, but it's pretty crazy. All the boxes are in pretty good shape. Castlevania's got some crushing. And some of them have got like the kind of like edge wear up here, but overall just like really, really good shape. Pretty copies of some Super Nintendo games. Very cool. So what are we working on? Hero?
So, sorry.
Shell swap?
It's a combination of a shell swap and a new screen. So there's a couple parts here. I can kind of show off what I have here. So here's the original one. What else is there? The kit comes with a new screen lens, so we're going to swap that in as well. That should fit. That should fit the new shell, yeah. And then the new shell's here. It's kind of sort of in the bag. I have to rip it open to really be able to show off the color of it. And then we have the screen here. You have to be careful with this ribbon cable. These tear really, really easily if you're a little bit too rough with them. And then I'm assuming customer left a note. Not sure what this part is. What I'm guessing is I need to look up the build guide for this, just to have steps to reference while I work on this. I think this is the LCD like driver board for this screen. So I'm thinking this end goes to the Game Boy motherboard, and then this end connects to here. So this kind of works as like an sort of in between to get the screen data to the screen, if that sort of makes sense. There's another one hiding in here. There's addresses, so I gotta hide this. So this will be the Gamer Donor Boy. No, Donor Game Boy for this mod. Mixing up my words again.
The Gamer Donor Boy.
The Gamer Donor Boy.
My favorite console.
Oh yeah. It looks like there's...
metal buttons?
I think they're shiny plastic ones, but they look nice. Warning.
Test before installation.
You can't stop me.
Yeah, don't listen.
Yeah, so you have a screen in here, nicely bubble wrapped. See, it's an S piece. I don't think we need a driver board. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up some manuals and instructions, but they did leave a packing slip in here, so I know exactly which mods they got. And then we have this here, Extreme Rate. This one's a really cool color. It's called something.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, the something color. You got little like stickers and
shiny
doohickeys
label.
in here. Yeah. And then this
See
one,
it.
it's cool. Are you ready for the grand reveal?
Ooh.
Oh, my fingers are oily. I'm about to ruin your case. Let's go. Hoi.
Ooh. It's not gonna be rude.
You're good.
Wow.
And it kind of changes. It might be hard to show
It's
on
like
camera,
iridescent?
but like, yeah,
No,
it's like
you can
iridescent.
Totally see it. It's like
It's
car
like-
paint.
Yeah, it's like blue. and
Scratch!
purple.
No, I'm kidding. I'd never.
I mean, I can fix that.
No! It's for our customer!
Oh, right. I'm so sorry.
That's
I actually didn't scratch it, but yeah, it's really cool color though.
very cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Good luck, hero!
Yep, this will take me time.
So my experience share for this time around is Ozras Wrath for the 360. So I played it on my Series X, and it's backwards compatible with the Series X. It actually runs it at a much better frame rate. So I was like, you know what, might as well give it a go, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think to kind of go, just kind of starting off with the story. The story is kind of like pretty much very shonen-like anime, and if you're familiar with like shonen animes like Dragon Ball or Naruto, it's usually one guy that's like there's a person with a lot of power, and there's usually a person with a lot bigger power, and then this person needs to like surpass another person. It's pretty much that, and that's pretty much all the story is, kind of. But it's not boring or monotone or anything. It's really exciting. It's really fast paced. And they use this as a way to use quick times, which are heavily used in the game. And it's not just like maybe during battles or anything. It's pretty much all throughout the story. So it kind of keeps you engaged. You know, you're not just like hands off the controller and just watching, because you can just kind of watch it like a movie, but you know, you kind of feel part with the game, I think. And that was something that I was like, wow, this is kind of cool. I would say the music is actually quite good. Music's pretty cool. It actually really heightened some limits for me in the game, especially towards the end, where everything is just out of control. And I think that's one thing I kind of do appreciate, is just how kind of out of control and wild it can get. So like the main character, Azura, is pretty much a demigod who's then now like kind of forsaken, and he's kind of cast out by his other peers, also demigods, and he's pretty much being framed for something that he did not do, which was murder the emperor. And it kind of it seems really kind of, you know, just really basic, kind of going into this like knowing maybe what's kind of coming to happen, but even though like the main character is super overpowered and he doesn't really like, I wouldn't say he doesn't struggle, but he, in my opinion, barely struggles. It's still really fun and engaging as long as you like kind of embrace that, like the over the topness that the game has. And visually it's actually quite good. I know it had a pretty decent budget. Obviously Capcom put it out, so they obviously saw something in the game. And I just think like the overall experience of the game was really cool. It's not a very long game. It's maybe like under 10 hours. I think I beat it like in 6 or 7. So if this was something on your radar or maybe in your collection and you were thinking about getting to it, I highly recommend that you give it a try, especially if you're just a big fan of action type games. It's probably one of the better ones on the 360, and there's not really anything quite like it, so definitely give it a try.
Also, our Nintendo selection's looking good too. How is there a copy of Diamond here? Somebody's got to buy this. Buy this right now. Pokemon Diamond is so good. I'm surprised. We never have Pokemon games in stock that often. Look at all the Wii U games too. It's a good selection. This is still exclusive to the Wii U. This is still exclusive to the Wii U, and so is this. For those who are wondering what you should get on the Wii U. And of course the Switch selection. What's crazy is that this used to be all the way full, I believe all the way across, but 360 collecting has really picked up. We just put a copy of Lost Odyssey on hold for somebody who's supposed to get it tomorrow. But yeah, 360 prices are going up for a lot of the games. There's a lot of good stuff on here that's still cheap. A lot of the, like, you know, classics like Call of Duty and Battlefield, Assassin's Creed, Dragon Age, Gears of War, Halo, of course. Not too pricey, but definitely want to keep an eye on those 360 games. Original Xbox section. We got some good stuff, guys. Lots and lots of good stuff. Come check it out. Just wanted to kind of give an overview of some of the shelves. We also got these Hello Kitty things, which I don't remember if we've showed in a video, but they are tasty. You should definitely get some of these too to try out. It's like a whole weekend thing. You pick up a game, pick up a snack, pick up a beverage, and then boom. That's a Friday night right there. You can see me in the camera. Hi.
Who wants this bootleg?
You. You collect
Can I
bootlegs.
smack it out of your hand for comedic effect? Oh.
We got some pretty cool imports in. We got a Sega Saturn controller in the box. We got Patapon 1 and 2, one being on the PS4, which is pretty cool. A pink Wii remote with the, I don't know if this has the Wii Motion Plus. I think it does, but I'm not entirely sure. This boxed Sega Saturn controller, and this boxed Sega Saturn controller. This champagne PSP, and this really stunning, you can see like the gold, or sorry, not gold, like the metallic red flakes on this in the controller. This PS3, super beautiful console, great condition. The lettering is in silver. I don't know what this color is called, but yeah, this is super pretty. We got some really cool DS stuff. We got both Advance Wars games, which is pretty cool. Pokemon Diamond, Etrian Odyssey, Meteos, Animal Crossing Wild World, another Etrian Odyssey. Got quite a few of them. Fire Emblem, Mystery Dungeon, 2 more Etrian Odysseys, and Meteos. I think this is a puzzle game. We also got some really cool loose DS games. We got Conquest, Chrono Trigger, Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. Got another one of these pretty champagne PSP controllers. This really cool Goku colored Sunset PS4 controller. This is not custom, it's actually official, but it is called Sunset. And we got the really cool Anniversary Edition PS4 remote, as well as the 2 Magma Reds here, and a Front Machine game, and a Final Fantasy game.
Hello, my experience share is not really game related, but art related. I don't know if a lot of you know, but I do crochet, and occasionally I do art markets. In the past weekend on Saturday, I had an art market at a local art shop called Modern Mouse here in Alameda. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I've vended with them a couple times before. I think I did pretty well. It kind of sucked though because it was really windy and my display kept flying everywhere. At one point it literally broke, my display, and all of my merch kind of just like flew off the table, so that was fun. overall, it was a really great experience. One of my most popular things that I've sold were these little drifloons.
That's so cool.
I made
It's
them
got his
so
little
they can
feeds.
hang. Yeah, I only made 3 of these. It kind of sucks because the person I bought the yarn from sold out, so I have to wait until they restock on the purple so I can make more. But yeah, I'm really proud of these. And then last night I made the skirt hat. I stayed up until like 2 a.m. making it. There was actually a customer that came in. They had one and I was like, oh my god, I really want one. And it was crochet, so I was like, I'm just gonna make my own. So yeah, I made one. It turned out really good and I'm really happy about it. Yeah, it's really warm and comfortable. If you are interested in my work and if you would like to commission me, if you would like, my artist name is Pudding Space. Brittany might put my Instagram somewhere. Yeah.
Little guy.
Little guy. I actually have another little guy I can show. And I also made these little Kirby's, and he's just like flying around on his little star.
He's so happy.
Yeah. I also started doing a new technique because usually for like the details I cut felt, but because I hand cut it, it takes forever. So I started doing needle felting. I think it turned out pretty well.
Look at that little happy guy.
And he's really happy to be on a star.
I just got into Pokemon, and by the time Yu-Gi-Oh came out, I just wasn't interested in getting into another game like that. I didn't even get into Digimon for the same reason.
Are you gonna keep that copy of Yu-Gi-Oh? Do you think? You want to show the peoples what's special about it?
This sandwich.
It's got these little cards in here. I think there's like 3 of them.
All right, put your sandwich in the Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's like 3 cards. They're pretty cool.
Yum.
Kind of harder to find, I guess. I don't really know what this game is like, so I might need to look it up. Never really personally been into Yu-Gi-Oh, but we don't ever get this game, so I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out.
It's crazy. They made an Xbox exclusive
Is it Xbox
Yu-Gi-Oh
exclusive?
game. That's what it says on the front, doesn't it?
It does say only on Xbox.
That's pretty crazy.
Wow.
Maybe available at the share.
Wow, wild.
These are something we got in that are kind of new as well. We got these silver PS5 controllers. I think this color just came out. Is it Mystic Silver? I don't know. Oh, it's Sterling. Sterling Silver. Beautiful. There's a bunch of cool stuff up here as well. We got Latios and Latias. We don't get them that often, but they're so cute. I'm surprised they haven't sold. Plus aluminum. We got a little theme going on here. But yeah, very cool stuff. There's a PS2 racing pack that we also got, which is very cool. It's in its box. If you need a good boxed PS2, come get this one.